everybody. Welcome to Chinglish, Lesson 1. My name's Ashley McGlynn and I'm going to be your teacher today for our first mini lesson on the journey into English. The first one today is false friends. Chef and chef sound very similar, but they mean something very different. Do you know what this word chef means? Can you think of another word maybe that might work here? Some of you may be lucky, like me, and have a wife or a partner who's very good at cooking. So you have to be very careful with the spelling when writing these words. The only difference is one S. So that completes today's lesson. Thank you very much for your attention. Looking forward to tomorrow's lesson into one of my favourite things, pies. Lesson number 2 in Chinglish. See you tomorrow.
Hi, my name is Sheldon Kim, and today we'll be talking about common mistakes that Czech speakers make in English. This is a chef, okay? Mr. Polreich is a chef. We use the chef to talk about somebody who is, well, he is the cook, okay? And more often than not, he is the head cook. So here simply, if you wanted to talk about her ability to make food, then we would simply just use the word cook. We've got two words up here which look similar, okay, but they are pronounced quite differently and they have different meanings. Okay, so with one S, it would be desert. With two S's, it's pronounced dessert. Thank you for your attention. We'll continue next week with the topic of cranberries. Have a nice day.
So, the first lesson today is talking about false friends, which are words that sound the same in Czech and English, but carry very different meanings. Now, the difference between a boss and a supervisor or a manager is your boss or supervisor is directly above you. They tell you what to do. The manager is higher in the company. So if you want to say that your partner prepares very good food, well, we cannot say this. What can we say instead? That's right. My partner is an excellent cook. Do either of you have a partner who is a good cook? Yes. Absolutely. Great. Do they have a specialty? So that ends our lesson on false friends. And on the theme of food, we will continue on our next lesson, staying on the theme of food, with various vocabulary and American and British English differences between them.
Good morning, my name's James, and today we're going to be talking about a few of the common mistakes that Czech speakers make when speaking English. Things like your false friends, easily confused words, spelling, and words that look the same but are pronounced differently, and words that are pronounced differently but look the same. Okay, so the first word we're going to be talking about today is the Czech word chef. But chef here is not the guy you work for. That's actually a professional person who works in a restaurant and cooks and prepares food. Yeah, someone who works in a restaurant cooking food. Right, what kind of words do we use? What other words could you be using? Boss. Boss, exactly, good. In English, cooker doesn't mean the person who does the cooking. It's the machine that does the cooking, the stove, the oven. Yeah, so desert and dessert. Okay, the difference really is on the stress. We say desert, stress on the first syllable, and dessert, stress on the second syllable. Great, okay, thank you all for tuning in and learning with us. You all did a good job. Tomorrow's lesson will be cranberries and the health benefits of them.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Luke Ryan, and today's lesson we're going to look at words that are spelled the same but have different meanings, okay? Something which I'm sure causes a lot of problems for all those people desperately trying to learn English and make sense of our crazy language. Okay, so today we're going to look at words that are spelled the same but sound differently, and I'm sure that you have come across such words when you've been trying to learn English. Now, I'm sure your initial thought is, this is the word minute, to do with time, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, however many times it takes to try and finally learn these things in English. But there is another different meaning to this, a very, very different meaning, and the pronunciation of that word is minute. So we could say very, 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 very thoroughly. And I know thoroughly is probably not a word that you like because of the very unpleasant TH sound at the start of it. So if you don't want to have to use the word thoroughly, you can use the word minute instead. Because I know a lot of you learners don't like that TH sound. So you have a row as a noun, or B, you row, used as a verb. And when you finish practicing that, come back tomorrow, join us, and we're going to talk about false friends. Okay, words that in your language sound similar to our language, but have very different meanings. So have a good day, and thank you very much.
Lesson 1, my name's Ashley McGlynn.
Today we'll be talking about common mistakes.
First lesson today is talking about false friends.
Today we're going to be talking about a few of the common mistakes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.